The community center is actually a combination of both private service providers and public service provider, meaning the Chicago Park District.
It had to appear as though it were one building, which it is, but also function as two independent buildings.
It was very important for all these providers to have frontage. So that led to a layout where each provider was adjacent to the other. This space, although it's visually one space, is interrupted by a glass wall because the Park District and the private providers actually have different hours of operation. It's a very large glass wall which doesn't interrupt your view.
Another aspect that came into design was the siting of the building on the property itself.
The gym and the pool require very tall spaces. We put these spaces in the back of the building. The rest of the building steps down to meet the roof lines of the single-family residences across the street.
Because it's a residential area, it needed to be set back from the street. We have separate entrances, so we have the circular drive in the front. I was very concerned, quite honestly, at the beginning because it's a building that, because of the site, needed to face north. And I thought, how are we going to get the light in here? And they really took that all into consideration.
Light encourages activity. It makes people feel better. And so we made a real conscious effort to bring light into this building through a lot of glass, through windows, through clerestories, through skylights.
This building very easily could have a feel of a giant warehouse. It is a large footprint building with a lot of exposed construction, and yet when you walk through here you feel there's a lot of warmth, there's a lot of vitality in here.
Buildings should connect to their neighborhood. On the front of the building are two entrances. These entrances are expressed very similarly to a neighborhood landmark which is just a block away. That is one way where we made this connection to a very well-known landmark in the community, and we hope that this new community center will also be a landmark.